Simon, an elderly man who enjoys browsing news online but struggles to discern between true and false information. Jack, Simon's grandson, a young university student with a good educational background and strong analytical skills. Kate, Simon's neighbor, a high school dropout with weaker analytical skills and working at a restaurant. Amy, a World Health Organization reporter for official media. Sydney, a doctor and vaccine expert who is specializing in epidemiology. In the morning, Simon sits on the sofa, wearing reading glasses, seriously browsing news on his tablet. He comes across a fake news article about COVID-19 cases and vaccines, claiming severe safety risks and massive underreporting of cases.
This news is terrifying. What should we do? It seems like the epidemic is only getting worse. I need to let my kids know.
He frowns, looking worried, and forwards the news to Jack and Kate while muttering to himself. After that, Kate received Simon's forwarded message. She skims through it and looks alarmed. Without much thought, she spreads the news during a casual chat with neighbors. Let me tell you something. This vaccine is dangerous. It is totally unsafe and getting it could lead to serious issues. I just read this news, and it is definitely true. At the same time, Jack is studying in his room. While Jack is studying, he received a message from Simon. He opens the link and carefully reads the article. He frowns slightly and feels skeptical.
It doesn't seem right. I should treat what the official sources say.
He immediately checks the official media accounts for verification.
Later.
Jack! Have you seen the latest news of COVID-19 that I just sent to you?
Grandpa, I've just seen the news you sent to me, but I don't think it is accurate. Moreover, I believe that our government and health authorities have warned us what to do and clearly stated things regarding the increasing cases and the number of deaths in WHO.
No. That news is the latest and most updated information that I got browser. I think that our government is trying to hide the real number of cases and suggested the wrong prevention way for us. It is stated that the virus can even spread without physical contact and air contact. Even if we don't go outside, the right way to prevent and to cure is still unknown. That's why the case keep increasing and they fooled us.
Calm down, Grandma. Relax. I believe in our government and the global health authorities. The COVID-19 is indeed a virus that can transfer even without physical contact. This is stated by WHO themselves, but this is not as scary as the one you say. As long as we keep our distance with the others, we are safe.
Whatever, I would still believe the news that I saw by my own.
The next day.
The TV news announced the government's upcoming COVID-19 vaccination program.
Now the scientist has finally invented a new way to prevent and to cure the COVID-19, which is they invented a new kind of vaccine. You guys should have go through the injection of the vaccine to get rid of COVID-19.
After watching, Jack decides to get vaccinated and shares his decision with Simon.
Grandpa, I decided to get the vaccine. It's important for preventing COVID-19.
No, you can't. Look, this news says vaccines can cause side effects, and they might even be life-threatening.
Grandpa, the news you saw isn't necessarily true. I checked official sources, and the vaccines are rigorously tested and safe.
I don't care. I trust what I saw online. It can all be wrong.
The next morning, Jack visits Sydney to consult about vaccines.
Dr. Sydney, do you recommend getting COVID-19 vaccine?
Of course, absolutely not. Why not? The vaccine is created to do the immune system and make our antibody become more greater, in which it acts as a guardian in our health immune system, and it helps us to reduce the risk of getting infected by the COVID-19 virus. While the vaccine cannot be specifically accurate to prevent us from getting infected, but it still reduces the risk and it's safe for us. Why not?
That sounds great. Go ahead and get this vaccine. Thank you, doctor.
Sure. Thank you.
After the consultation, Jack decided to get his vaccine on the spot.
3 days later.
Jack, I'm feeling unwell.
What's happened? Hey, you both sick. Let's go to the hospital.
Oh no, it's bad. You got infected by COVID-19. You guys should wear a mask.
This is what happens when you believe fake news and didn't get vaccinated in time. Online information is full of falsehoods. We must rely on official sources.
I was wrong. You were right, my dear boy.
It's okay.
Amy, a WHO reporter, clarifies the false information about COVID-19 and vaccines during a press conference.
Good evening and thank you for joining us today. Today I'm going to address about the misinformation that is widely spread online regarding to the vaccine of COVID-19. First, I'm going to give a good news. It is that our scientists has finally invented a way to prevent the COVID-19 virus. They invented a vaccine that is as a result of the effort that is put by the health professionals, the government policies, and also the cooperative public. Regarding to the vaccine, there's a lot of statements or arguments online that stated that the vaccine has been invented, but it's unsafe or it's harmful to our body. But what we can say that is totally baseless, in which the vaccine have been tested for multiple times by the scientists before they introduce it to the public. While the vaccine is injected to your body, it cannot guarantee that you won't be infected by all the virus of COVID-19, but it surely helps you to protect yourself of being infected. It reduces the risk that you might be infected after you're getting in touch with the person who got COVID-19 on their body. So the benefit, of course, will exceed its risk. So don't forget to get vaccinated and don't trust the other sources that is not stated. Vaccine safety is clearly stated by WHO World Health Organization itself in this social media, and now it stated the data clearly here. So don't forget to get the vaccine and trust the expert, trust the science, and get vaccinated. Thank you for joining us today.
Simon meets Kate after recovering. Simon and Kate share their experiences. Both of them are regretting their earlier trust in fake news.
Kate, we're so foolish before. We can't believe everything we see online.
Yes, you're right, Mr. Simon. I have learned my lesson too. It is better to trust official news and information on social media. So, tomorrow I will get my vaccine too.
Tomorrow.
Simon and Kate arrive at a vaccination site together.
This is the right choice.
Absolutely. Let's hope this pandemic ends soon.
As we can see from the short story that is presented before, the lesson that we can take is to always be aware for everything that is shared online, especially when it is related to our survival and health problems. Just as it is shown before, the impact of misinformation about COVID-19 could lead harm for the survival of people all around the world, that is, manipulated by the fake issues that is widely spread online. Therefore, it is highly recommended to all of us to use the social media platforms in the right way.
Did you learn what it means to reciprocate? Just keep calm, stay
等一下啊，我准备好就可以了。